friends, we are all clear. Everybody raise your hand and wave goodbye to those beautiful people on the dock. Now wave goodbye to the ugly ones. Bye. Well, welcome aboard the world-famous Jungle Cruise. My name is Tyler, and I'll be your skipper for the next 3 weeks. Now, just as a reminder, keep those head, shoulders, knees, and toes inside the boat at all times, and please remain seated. Little boat orientation for you before we go too much further. Above you is the top of the boat. Below you, that's the bottom of the boat. Now, if those two switch at any point during the cruise today, swim. Trust me, it happens all the time. These giant butterflies have a wingspan from 1 foot all the way up to 12 inches. I like to call those the rulers of the jungle. What orientation for you? If you're on a brown seat, you are in a splash zone and will be getting wet. If you don't want to get wet, sit on a blue seat. There are no blue seats. You're all going to get soaking wet. Oh well. Now, as we round this bend, we not only change rivers, but continents as well. We're now in the deepest, darkest part of Central Africa on the Congo River, so, welcome. Oh, I set up a little welcoming party for us just ahead. Looks like something must have scared them away. Wonder what it could have been. That's so odd. Oh, well. Moving on. Oh, I'm sure it was that snake there. Now that's a python. He can grow to be 33 feet long. But watch out, he can really get a crush on you. So I've heard. Pretty friendly creatures. Oh, that was my camp, but those gorillas, they ruined everything I own. Except for my Jeep there. I couldn't get it started last week. Looks like they got it to turn over, though. Must use triple ape. Or a monkey wrench, either or. Don't talk about the elephants, we're not there yet. We're on the Nile River now, the longest river in the world. It goes on for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. And if you don't believe me, then you must be in. Anybody? Denial. Now, on either side of the river, you'll find an African elephant. You can tell they're African elephants because we're in Africa, duh. You should know that by now. Oh, right there. That's a rock. Don't take it for granted, though. That's one of the bolder jokes on the cruise. Now, here on the African belt, there's wildebeest giraffes and 1971 impalas in the back there. These animals come down to the river's edge of the water, but not all of them will return to their herd, such as that zebra there demonstrating the first law of the jungle. Never be a zebra. Then there's actually the original Hard Rock Cafe. Well, there's the second law of the jungle. Never be a safari on foot. I told those guys that, well, a rhino can outrun you. Who would have thunk? Looks like they'll get the point. In the end. On the side is Old Smiley. He's 75 years old, and just to the right is his girlfriend, Ginger. Ginger Snaps. She is one tough cookie, let me tell you. Just ahead of us there, that's Schweitzer Falls. Now, Schweitzer Falls is named after Dr. Albert Falls. I'm not really sure where the Schweitzer part came from, but if you find out, let me know. That is one mystery that I really like to solve. I always get asked the question, how did I land my job here in the jungle? And I'd say it's pretty plain to see. Took a crash course, now I'm just winging it. Puns. Uh-oh, hippos. Now these hippos, they do look quite friendly, but trust me, they're not. Last week they capsized 6 of our boats, but rest assured only 5 were mine. As long as nobody acts like a white marble, I think we'll be okay. These are very hungry hippos. This is a really bad place to be headed. Just ask Madasker there on the side. They used to be a bunch of boneheads, but I think they finally got their heads together. Looks like those natives are still having their tribal meeting. Somebody must be getting voted off the island. Either that or they lost the key to the men's room again. Either or. Don't get options. Warriors on the side there. Now, I've never actually seen them throw one of those spears before, so I think we'll be okay. The are kind of attached to them, if you know what I mean. Now, just ahead of us is Schweitzer Falls. Schweitzer Falls is named after Dr. Albert, Albert Falls. We talked about that, but this here is my favorite part of the cruise. The Minnesota water. Or as I like to call it, O2H. I hear you on the backwards. It's like a smart person, so deal with that. We're on the Mekong River in Southeast Asia now. Here on the Mekong, there are many temples just like this one ahead of us. We've seen this one before. So when we enter, go ahead and keep your eyes open. I'm gonna keep mine closed. But it's not. Now, just ahead of us, that is Trader Sam. Sam is our head salesman in the jungle. Let me tell you, he's got a special for you. 2 of his heads for just 1 of yours. Any way you slice it or dice it, well, you'll come out ahead. Now, the next part of our journey is the scariest, the return to civilization. If you enter through the front door, exit through that front door. And if you enter through the back door, exit through the back door. Don't cross those creeks in the middle of the boat or that child-eating contraption. That's a fire hazard. You will trip and fall. I will laugh and get fired. Now, I guess the only thing left to say to you is a little saying we have here at Magic Kingdom goes something like this. When you wish upon a star, get out. Oh, I'm sorry, that was terribly mean. Where is my southern hospitality? Get out, y'all. Lower that head and watch your step if you do miss your step and hit your head.